Batman! Hello, and welcome to Key Issue Club. Key Issue Club is a brand dedicated to comic books. This will include comic books, graphic novels, pop figures, films, Lego, and much, much more. I've got my cup of tea, I will be taking a sip in a second, and we're going to go on a mini journey on the idea behind Key Issue Club, what to expect, and where I want to take it. So let's have that sip of cup of tea because it's still warm, and then we'll get into it. So the idea behind Key Issue Club started a long time ago. So over a year ago, I started getting into comic books. And since I picked up the first comic book, I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. My passion, my love just came from it straight there. I knew it. I knew comics was the one. And some of you eagle-eyed viewers out there will notice that I have another channel as well called Jordan_JPEG. And you may have noticed that I did do some comic videos on there as well. However, I was never too clear on that channel because I started off doing photography stuff, then into vlogs, then into comics, then trying to go back into photography and comics at the same time, and it just never worked. Photography is my main trade. It's what I fall back into because I do it as my job. I love it, and it is my passion, my main passion. Comics is like side by side, it's like next to it. So why have I started this channel and not just continue with that one? And the reason for it is as I mentioned, I was never too clear as to what I was doing on that channel, and I wanted a dedicated space where I could fully invest into comic books. I want to show my passion on this channel, and I want the people behind Key Issue Club to show their passion as well on this channel. I just want a space, a dedicated space to share just the passion, the love, the enjoyment for comic books. As I said, Key Issue Club is more than a channel. It is a brand. It is a brand that I am building. It will take time. It will take time. I do know this. It's not going to happen overnight, but it is a brand that I want to build, and I want you to know the name, the people behind it, and just have a good sense of community within the comic. I'm trying to think of a word, but the only word I can think of, community. So we're going to have a community within the community. There we go. With this channel, the idea is to build it, grow it, and make it something that I am proud of. So the kind of content that I'll be on the channel are nice review shots, a bit like this, just talking to you, talking about the comics and giving you an in-depth review of each one rather than just going, oh yeah, 5 stars, great, whatever. It'll be an in-depth, talk about the artist, talk about the artwork, talk about the lettering, etc. There will also be unboxings, there will also be some reorganizing videos, there will also be some bag and boarding videos, and much, much more. Obviously, I know that I'm saying that this is what's going to happen and things may change. Good things might arise and it takes the channel in a different direction. But the sole thing is to come back to comic books. So where do I want to take this? As I've said, I want to grow this into a channel, into a brand even, where the people behind it, and there's just that love and passion for comics. Not only this, there will also be my girlfriend that will appear on the channel as well. She's big into pop figures and big into Batman. I honestly don't know why. I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I just don't know why she's fully into Batman, but she'll tell you on the channel when she does make an appearance. So watch out for that because she will make an appearances to talk about pop figures, comics, and Batman. Batman. But yeah, so she'll make an appearance. So the final thing I want to talk about is where is Key Issue Club going to go? And as I mentioned, it's more than a channel, it's a brand. And I just want it to be a nice place where we can talk about comics, chat about comics, show you my passion, love, and enjoyment for comics. And down in the comments, you can show that as well. I think there's a nice community within the comic, sector, shall we say. And I think comics are growing bigger and bigger now because obviously films are becoming, better. Like the DCU is 10 times better. So people are watching that and realizing, like myself, realizing that, for example, Supergirl is based off of Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, I think it's called. If it's not, I'll right down here. Yeah, it's based off of that, so it's good to read them beforehand. So I think there's a big sense of community within like the younger audience as well, getting into comic book. And without further ado, I've got a plan, I've got an idea. Welcome to Key Issue Club.